Some of the things to do for self-growth: one, always create or bring something into existence which has not been existed. In economics, there's something we call demand and supply. And demand and supply determines the prices of goods and services in the market. The force of demand and supply determine the prices of goods and services in the market. So, as every entrepreneur or as every producer, one of the most relevant things you should consider is that you have to look at something which is very scarce. That is called scarcity. Scarcity means that looking at some of the commodities or some of the goods that are not in the market, where people need them much, where people are looking for them. So you being able as an entrepreneur to bring those goods or services to the people or to your consumers, you are going to meet the price. You are going to meet the demand. Because price of goods and services are determined by the forces of what? Supply and demand. So bringing something which has not been existed or bring something new into the market will fetch you more customers. That's why it's very necessary. That's why it's very prominent that you should look at your community, you should look at your environment and see what does the people need. What did they need at the time? What are they looking for? And then bring that thing into existence. That is going to solve their problems, and that will going to lead you to make a lot of money. That is going to bring a lot of customers to your door, because at that time there are a lot of people who are looking for that kind of commodity. There are a lot of people who are looking for that kind of thing. And one of the things you should consider is that as every entrepreneur or as every investor, as every producer, there is something we call competition market. Competition market, that is competitive market, where there are other people who are producing that kind of commodity or that kind of thing you want to produce. You get me right? So when you want to compete with others, one, you should look at what you should do. What do you do first, or what do you consider before going into that kind of competition with others? People who have already been there, people who have been always produced that kind of commodity. What will you do? You should add value to what you want to produce. Adding value means that creating it or adding a lot of things to what you are creating or you are bringing into existence, because that thing you want to bring into existence has already been existing. But the most relevant is that what do you add to it to make people fall in love, to attract a lot of people to come and purchase or to come and buy from you. You get me right? So that's why it's very important that as every individual, whatever you want to do in life, first of all, consider what other people are looking for, what has not been existed, what people are not creating. Go into that. And when you go into that, it will bring a lot of people to your door. It is going to attract a lot of buyers, consumers into your door. And people will start to call you, people will start to chase you, people will start to look for you, people will start to Google you, people will start to search for you, because that kind of thing you are bringing into existence is very different from what other people are doing. Whatever you want to go into, other people have already been there, but do it and do it extraordinary from what other people have been doing, and that is going to make you extraordinary from other people. That is going to make you differ from what other people have been doing. You get me right? Okay, number 2. Always ask questions about what you doubt. Always ask questions about what you doubt. And that gives you the certainty about what you doubt. Whatever you want to do in life, please ask questions. Seek for wisdom. Seek for knowledge from other people. People who has already been there. Seek for wisdom. Ask questions from them. And they are going to feed you with knowledge, because they have already been there. But if you want to do something, if you want to create something, if you want to go into a business, if you want to try something, if you want to grow your talent, and if you have not acquired knowledge, if you have not seek knowledge from others, people who have been there, it will sometimes be very hard for you to penetrate or to make it with them. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's very relevant. Some people feel so proud. They feel big of themselves that even they don't want to go to their friends, their colleagues to seek for knowledge, to seek knowledge from them. They feel like when they get to them to seek for knowledge, they'll see them like they're common with them. But that is not it. But I consider it so much important that asking or seeking knowledge from others is not anything which you should consider it as something bad. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So it's very important to seek wisdom from other people. That is why even the Bible says we should seek wisdom from the ants. We should learn wisdom from the ants. You guys be right. There are some things that we need to learn from others. There are some things that we need to acquire from others. There are some things that we need the help of others to make it in our life. One thing I believe is that life is not about one person. It is about all of us. In every community that you find yourself, try to find yourself among others. Try to seek wisdom. Try to learn something from your friends, your colleagues, your family members, and other people that you find on your way, or that you are going to emerge with them. Seek wisdom from them, and they are going to give you more wisdom about what you want to do in life. So, acquiring knowledge, seeking for wisdom, asking people questions, curiosity is the what? One of the major resources you can acquire. Curiosity means seeking or acquiring knowledge from others, wanting to know something which you don't know, trying to seek for wisdom, trying to ask something from other people that you don't know. And that will bring a lot. You're going to be fed with a lot of information. And after you've collected all this raw data, sit down and analyze it, make analyzation, and pick the best out of it. And then you carry out your process. So that's why other people have not been able to achieve their dreams and goals, because they feel like they know it already. They feel like the talent is there. They feel like already they have everything. Sometimes you can have all the resources, all the available resources can be there for you. But if you have not acquired knowledge, if you've not gone to acquire knowledge from other people, it will be very difficult for you to make it. Because what you want to bring into existence, or what you are thinking of, someone is already there. But it's up to you to learn from them and add more value to what they are already creating, or to what they are already into. And that will make you to grow your life. Number 3, do not invest whilst the multitude are investing into something. Do not invest whilst the multitude are investing into something. Invest when they are discouraged of investing. Yes. In life, there's something I believe so much is that when other people start to produce something at a particular period of time, at a constant rate, or when there's a demand for something, and when people are into it, please do not invest at that moment. Because the moment all people have find interest in investing into that kind of commodity, that kind of product, it means that at that time demand is going to increase. Demand is going to increase. You get me? And when demand increase, what happens? Supply will also increase. But at an increasing rate, it's going to be a time when demand is going to fall. And when demand falls, supply, what happens to supply? There's demand and supply force. There's a demand and supply force. So when demand increase at increasing rates, it means they're going to be supplied. But at the moment when everybody starts to demand, and producers are producing more, the consumers are consuming more, at a time, you see that there's going to be decline in demand. When demand falls, automatically it's going to affect supply. You get me? So at that time, it means that there's going to be a surplus at the market. There's going to be a surplus at the market. So as every entrepreneur, if you are unfortunate to meet this, it means that you're going to run at loss. You're going to run at loss. So at the moment you have seen that people are producing, and there's demand for that kind of product, there's demand for that kind of product, and there's supply going on the other side, please hold on your breath. Just study the environment. Study the environment for a very long time. Study it for a very long time. At the time when people are discouraged of investing into that kind of product, that time, you know what you can do? Start to invest. The time when people are discouraged of investing, the time when people are discouraged of producing that kind of product, start to produce it. Because at that time, demand is going to increase. When demand increase for that good, you are going to supply more. When demand is increasing, you are going to supply more. And the more you supply, the more you are going to make your profits. The more you are going to make your profits. You get me? The same thing it implies to our talents. Whatever talent you have, there will be some time there will be a very strong competition. At that time when people are going into that kind of thing, please hold on your breath. Study the people, study the environment, study the people, what the market, and see what are this time what the people need, and or change your cost, or change, just divert into something different. Don't be in hash, don't be in hurry to produce that kind of thing at time when all everybody is running into that thing. Because the more people go into that thing, the more people are starting producing, automatically demand is going to fall. Because when supply exceed demand, goods of services fall drastically, and it's a fact. So at the time when people are going into that kind of thing, please hold on your breath and what, relax. At the time when everybody is discouraged of investing, at the time everybody is discouraged of producing that kind of thing, then you start to invest. You see that we are going to meet your demand. You are going to meet your demand, which you are not going to what? Make losses in life. I hope this teaching is very encouraging. Please help me to share this video so that it will motivate others. My name is ADEK-ROAR, your motivational speaker and your love coach. Thank you, and stay for the next episode.